Hey. It's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. Back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Sorry about the technicalities. Good morning. Sorry about my tardiness, but I had to take care of some business that I had to do at 8 o'clock. And that's the only time I could do it because, once we get on here, we be cooking. But I tell you what, good morning. If you are listening to my words right now, God has touched you and allow you to have another day at greatness. You did? Yes, indeed. He has extended grace and mercy to you. So that means you should do everything that you can do today to be great. Yeah. I'm talking about no procrastination. Do not put off to tomorrow what you can do today. You know what I say about procrastination? It's like masturbation. You're only screwing yourself. So lottie dottie and everybody, I want y'all to get together, join the hardcore party, man, and let's get this day started. You know what we do? We ain't nothing but a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together every morning and talk about this beautiful sport we love so much called boxing. And today we got Canelo, man. Yeah, Canelo, man, is doing his thing. Would you ever thought you'd see Canelo Alvarez on the Breakfast Club? Nah, but I tell you what, though, man, that guy English has gotten very, very good, man. So shout out to Canelo, man, about that upward mobility, man. Because I remember when he first was out, when he was fighting Floyd Mayweather and all the other cats, man. You couldn't really get the best of Canelo because he didn't speak English. And you seem like every time someone does the translation, man, you don't get the real one. But we remember back in that time, man, when Demetrius Andre bum rushed his press conference, man. And that was the first time we really got to see a Canelo, what would we say, personality, man. He be like, get the fuck out of here. I know you want payday. Yeah, you payday. I know. Yes, indeedy, man. So, we starting to really see the real Canelo, man. Aaron Brooks say, good morning, family. Good morning, my brother. It's always a pleasure. Good to see you again. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, man, one thing I like about the boxing community, man, it's like one big fraternity. You dig? Because the boxing community in actuality is not a huge community, man. We all just fluctuate between different channels and things of that nature, man, and get our boxing fix when we and where we can. You dig? And I'm glad to be one of the first ones in the morning that you're able to stop by and get your goods, man. Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, when you love boxing just as much as I do, man, you think about it when you first get up all through the day, wondering about particular fights. If this fight is going to be made, I can't believe dude said this. And wow, is this dude still ducking everybody? And is this promoter still having this protection program that he run? Yes, indeedy, man. Good morning, Tim Layton was the first in the building today. Yeah, was the first in the building today. And shout out to my mighty voyeurs. You know who you are. The ones that like to watch. Yeah. Your Majesties is in the building. Yeah. Y'all make sure that y'all go over to your Majesties, you dig, and check out what they got going on, man. They got all types of t-shirts. And if you can't find something that you like, hey, ask them if they can make you something. You dig? Ask them if they can make you something. I'm pretty much sure they can accommodate you for sure. Matter of fact, my plan was to wear one of my shirts that I got from them, but then to find out it hasn't been washed yet. So God willing, I'll be able to wear it Sunday on the Sunday show. You did. Somebody slipping around here, man. Ain't, you know, I got to call the maid up sight. I ain't got no damn maid. Someone that's slipping is me, man. I haven't had a chance to do any washing, man, but I'll make sure I get that done this weekend so y'all can see the beautiful artwork that these people get down with, man. Yeah. But I tell you what, you can also go see it on my Instagram page. Right there on my Instagram page, you can go on there and see the shirt that I wear. It's the Tank Back shirt. He's back. Yeah. But I tell you what, my big homie has just entered into the building. Dre Finest has entered into the building. And just last night, we know he was riding to work. And now, this morning, he's on his way back home to the Ponderosa. So, yes, safe travels, my brother. We pray that you get home safely. Yeah. That the angels encamp themselves around your chariot, man, and bring you home to your wife safely, my brother. Yeah. And I tell you what, man, station break me real quick because y'all know how I like my Java. And the Java I'm drinking today is Jamaican roast. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, this is the Jamaican roast. I only get it from Royal Farms, man. You know, I try to get it at least once a week, man, because it's so damn good. You dig? So I had to take my son to football practice this morning. So yeah, I said I made sure I got me a cup of that good old Jamaican roast, man. Yeah, I got the 24 ounce because I know how y'all get down around here, man. Y'all be keeping me hostage up in here in the morning. Y'all be keeping me hostage up here in the morning. You did, but I love it, man. Man, the evening show last night got crazy. The evening show got crazy last night, man. The conversations were off the hook. We went from boxing to love boating. And if you don't know what it is, don't even worry about it. But it was crazy. The show lasted 3 hours last night, 3 hours and 16 minutes to be exact. We was cooking. Yeah, Remo, that's what's up, because I'm the only one in the building got Wi-Fi going on. So hopefully it stays like that. You did? Remo is in the building. Another one that has a clothing company, man. So y'all make sure that y'all check out Remo Rich Threads. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. Lottie Dottie and everybody, man. Good morning. You know what it is. It's a party at the Hardcore Hangout, man. And I'm going to tell you, the usual suspects are on their way. And I got to tell you, it's going to be some new people coming in the building today. I feel it. It's a Friday where we're going to get some new guys up in the building. I think we're going to get some smoke today in the building. I'm going to tell you, I think it's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Definitely one for the books. Yeah, Tim Layton. Definitely one for the books. When I woke up, it was already up to 200 and something views. I tell you what I tell you, man. I said that some new guys are coming, and I tell you what, MAW has entered into the building. Welcome, MAW. We appreciate you coming up in the building this morning. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together, man, and talk about this beautiful sport we call boxing. You dig? And I tell you what, in the hangout, it's only one rule up in here. No hitting below the belt. No hitting below the belt. That means don't talk about nobody's mama or say crazy stuff to the constituents in here. If you want to argue a case about your fighter, hey, do it with grace and mercy, man. You dig? Say what you want to say. Break it down analytically and let people know why your guy is better than their guy. We respect that, because that's how we get down. Other than that, it's a sucker-free environment, and we appreciate you gracing us with your presence. Salute to you, MAW. Yeah. Yeah. What y'all got going on this morning, man? Yeah, did y'all get a chance to see the Breakfast Club with Canelo, man? Yes, indeed. They was talking about the conversation ended up being about at one time about Oscar De La Hoya. And Charlemagne asked a question. And the question that he asked to Canelo was, would you, if it was somebody that was up and coming, if they was an up and coming person, would you tell them to join? Would you tell them to join Golden Boy Promotion? And I'm going to play what Canelo had to say about that. So here we go. Hopefully, I had to be able to show the video too, but I don't think it downloaded yet. So
I came to you and I said, yo, should I sign the Golden Boy? No, don't do it. I was going to ask you, what were your thoughts when he didn't go to Garcia's room after when he lost? Who? When he didn't go to his room after he lost. He said he was threatened and he ran out of the stadium after the last fight. I don't know anything about that, you know. I think he have a lot of issues. Oscar have a lot of issues with his life. I don't really know. When I fought with Floyd Mayweather, he was in rehab 2 days before the fight. So, kind of that. But you know, I don't know really what happened there. But I don't think what he says. They don't let me go. If I in my position, I fuck everybody. Right. I'm gonna go there and be with my friend. Right? Being that we're talking about promoters, and if somebody comes, okay, we figure out, right? Yeah, he don't have the huevos to do that, maybe. I feel like he never. Whenever I talk to him, I never know if he's telling me the truth. It always feels like he's lying. Yeah, I think the same thing. He say a lot of things, and he's like hypocrite. Hypocrite. I think he's that kind of person.
wow. First of all, he says that if he asked him if it was a young guy asking him should he join Golden Boy Promotion, he said no so quickly. You did. And then they asked him the question in reference to what do you think about him not showing up to Ryan Garcia's dressing room, and him saying that they didn't let him. Canelo said, you know, me being the person that I am, if I want to go see my friend, I'm going to go see my friend. Nobody's going to be able to stop me. You dig? And he said, and if somebody does, we'll deal with that. You dig? Sound like Canelo talking about he would have got into some smoke. But then he said, you know what? Charlemagne said when I talk to him, man, it seems like he's lying. I don't know what to believe. And Canelo said, I feel the same way. And then after that, he said, I don't think he have any huevos, saying he don't think he has any balls. So obviously, Canelo definitely does not have Oscar De La Hoya as his favorite person. And he laid right out there, man. No, I would never allow somebody to go over there to Oscar De La Hoya protection program. Yeah. What y'all think about that? Talk to me quick before I forget. You dig? I'm here. Maul say I'm here strictly for unbiased boxing talk. Just a simple fan who loves to chat boxing and get a different take and opinion. Not emotionally invested, and I appreciate our great sport. Well, amen in the boom shagalaka that. We appreciate that. And hey, we all feel exactly the same way. We all have our own people, you dig? But some way, in one way, somehow we all end up getting biased one way or not. But if you're great like that and you can do it, that man, help us out, my friend. So shout out to Mo. He says Canelo versus Jermell who y'all got and why, your perspective and fight breakdown, please. Well, since I started this thing, I'll give you my opinion up front. First of all, who I want to win the fight, I want Jamel to win the fight. Second of all, who I think will win the fight, I think that Canelo will win the fight. I feel though that he is the more experienced fighter. I do feel though that he is in the back half of his career at this particular point. But yet I feel though, Benz, though, that he is the bigger man. And when I say bigger man, a lot of people say Jamel is bigger than him. But what I'm saying is he has been in this division for a while, and he has also migrated up to the 175 division. You dig? So I do feel that, but can Jamel win? Well, hold on. Before I even get there, another reason why I feel, though, that Canelo has the upper hand, for one, he's bringing Jamel up for 2 weight classes. For 2, Jamel has not fought in 16 months. So I feel, though, that his timing will definitely be off. I know these fighters feel, though, they don't need tune-ups anymore, but I'm from the old school, and I believe so, especially when you're entering into a new weight class. I feel, though, that you need to get adjusted in that weight class before you decide that you can challenge the champion who has been there and who has been reigning and who is the undisputed champion of the world and has been to this many of times, have done this show many of times. What Jamel is about to go against right now, he has not seen before. And I'm not just saying Canelo, I'm just talking about everything. The how big the magnitude of this fight is, how many interviews he's going to have to do. It's going to be 3 times more interviews that he's ever had. It's going to be 3 times more interference from social media if you're watching it. And there's so many other things that young Jamel Charlo is going to have to do. It is an uphill battle for him. Now, how I think that young Jamel can win, I feel though young Jamel Charlo is going to have to go back to his earlier days when he was with Ronnie Shields, and he used to be a boxer. He used to really use the ring correctly. He used to move around and everything. But once he got with Derrick James has all his fighters fight like how Derrick James used to fight. And if you go back and watch some of Derrick James fight, you'd be like, wow, that looks like Spence. You did? But yeah, man, he tries also to have Jamel the same way, man. And I feel though that fighting Charlo that way will not be smart. I really think that Jamel really is going to have to use his jab very well. I'm talking to double and tripling up on the jab. I feel though every time Canelo does emerge into his space, I feel though he needs to clinch, because clinching is a form of boxing. You did. And when he can, use his size against Canelo, make it a physical fight. You know what I mean? Walking them back to the corner, you know what I mean? Holding on until the ref pulls them off. Tire him out, because I feel though that Canelo has a conditioning issue. And I feel though if young Jamel can hang on to the end of the make it to like the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th round, and then step it up, man, I feel though he can have a better chance of winning this fight. But, that's how I feel. You did. I'm just an old dude on this square screen talking about a sport I love just crazy. So there you go, Ma. That's how I feel about it, man. And feel well to give us your breakdown as well, man. Yeah. But I tell you what, we got to do a roll call, because BNN Boxing News has entered into the building. The Rise Podcast has entered into the building. Who else we got up in here, man, that I have not called yet? Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. The Rise Podcast say, I got to go to sleep listening to Hardcore and then wake up listening to them. Yeah. We taking over, baby. Everywhere you go, I'm there. Al Booger, the professor, has entered into the building. Good morning. And shout out to all my mighty warriors. You know who you are, the ones that like to watch. Feel good. The water is fine. Come on in the chat and rap a taste with your boy Hardcore and the crew. Lottie Dot and everybody, man. We got a bunch of people on their way to come to the party. Just Do Boxing is entered into the building. J with the E has entered into the building. Yeah. Salute to all my guys, man. And the girls when they get up in the building, man. Yeah. It's always a big time up in the hangout, man. We enjoy ourselves. Like I said last night, man, we had a crazy show, man. We had a crazy show, and we could have extended yesterday because the Rise podcast came on early. So I tried to step into those big shoes last night, man, and try to accommodate y'all with some a little bit of talking there. Yo, that's a great, solid, logical take, bro. I appreciate your honesty. How about Benavidez and Andre? Yeah. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, matter of fact. It's on the agenda. So if you hang around, you'll definitely get my take on that, my brother. And I appreciate your kind words. Definitely. But what y'all got going on this morning, man? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. It's Friday. We don't have a lot of boxing this weekend, but Jake Paul has his prospect program kicking off today on DAZN tonight. So if you need that fix, y'all mosey on over to the Jake Paul show on DAZN this evening. You dig? Yeah. It's all good up in the hardcore hood, man. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. Like I said, man, I slept like a baby last night. Y'all had me throwing so many damn punches at this heavy bag last night, boy. Yeah. Soon as my head hit the pillow, it was like, night. night. I didn't even wake up at 2 o'clock this morning. I woke up at 4 o'clock this time. Yes, indeed. But I appreciate the fun last night. We had a big time. We talked crazy last night, man. Cash Sport had us dying laughing. I was crying last night, man, with the laughter that we had last night, man. So it was truly entertaining. It was truly fun, man. It got a lot of views based on, matter of fact, it was the highest show that so far that we had in the evening time. So it was a few people that did get a chance to enjoy our shenanigans last night. Remo said, I need that Plant versus Jamal. Yeah. They need to go ahead and get that on now. Man smacked me on national television, man. We definitely got to get some squabble going on. We definitely got to get some squabble going on. Yeah, dig. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we must make that happen, man. We can't let them get away with it. No, sirree. We cannot allow them to get away with that shenanigans, man. What's really going on, man? I'm trying to understand that. You did. I'm trying to understand. So what I'm saying is I think that fight needs to be made. I think that fight, yeah. Hopefully she'll be in here today. She wasn't in last night. I don't know what the queen dealing with right now. She might be dealing with her royal subjects somewhere other. You did? The Rise podcast said, I'm glad it's Friday and you got to pay that Wi-Fi bill. The show looks crystal clear. Okay. Hell yeah, Jamal versus Plant will be a quality fight. IMHO. Y'all know I don't be knowing those abbreviations, man. That will be pretty big since that slap. Jamal probably plays safe for the Canelo payday instead of those IMH. Y'all got to tell me what that is. Once y'all tell me what it is once, I'm down. But right now, I don't know what that means. I tell y'all what, though. I tell you what, that Jamaican roast coffee, man, that's a winner, in my honest opinion. Okay, appreciate that, Maul. Now I know. I'll file that in my memory banks. I filed that in my memory bank, man. I tell you what, let's do the not here roll call. Being in boxing news, Maul need a tune-up first. Nothing like a dude smacking you and then beating you up in the ring after. Ouch. That's how you feel being in boxing news? Man, oh man. Yeah, Plant would be the best competition that Jamal has had thus far if they were to fight, man. As we all know, man, that his competition has definitely been sus. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see him get in there with somebody that's ranked. Yeah, in my high opinion. Okay. You say in my high opinion, the other brother say in my honest opinion. I guess the H can be whatever you choose it to be. Is that's what's going on? Yeah. Talk to me quick before I forget, man. Yeah. Lottie Dottie and everybody. I tell you what, Thomas Morse has entered into the building and he wants to see Robasi versus Russell. Yeah. Yeah, that was cold. But that's how being in boxing news is, man. He don't cut no corners, man. No, he don't cut his words down, man. They cut sharp. They cut sharp. But yes, indeedy, man. What we got going on? B3 is on his way to the building. Heavy is on his way to the building. Fat still is still sleep. But he's on his way to the building. You dig? Who else we got going on? PK205 is on his way to the building. The mayor, Kareem Hassan, is on his way to the building. Showtime, the guy, is on his way to the building. And I know I don't see D for win in here, but he's on his way to the building. Yeah. I tell you what. There's a new guy in the house. Every dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. Wow. Welcome to Hardcore's Hangout. And no, we're not the LDBC. We appreciate you showing up into the Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcores that get together, hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we call boxing. You dig? One thing about us, it's only one rule in this building. No hitting below the belt. That means you don't talk about nobody's mama up in here and none of that type of stuff. You dig? If you want to talk boxing, we can talk boxing. We respect everybody's narrative in here. Long as you don't disrespect nobody, hey, everything else is fair game. You want to talk boxing and break it down analytically, you're in the right place. Other than that, it's a sucker-free environment. And we appreciate you coming into the building. And that's every dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. We salute you and welcome to the Hangout. Platinum Alkaline Water, what it do, my friend? Good to see my brother. Yes, indeed. If y'all want good alkaline water, man, holler at Platinum Alkaline Water. The man got his own water company. You dig? Yeah. He the only person I know that got their own water company that I know personally. Yes, indeed. So it's respect that you up in here. Every dance with the devil, we appreciate you being up in here and salute to you. You dig? All walks of life are up in here, man, when we all respect each other. Yeah. He said, the Rise Podcast. I'm 45 years old myself and a caveman with tech myself, if I'm being honest. I'm learning on the fly. But I got a bunch of great youngins around me, man, that help me get through whatever's going on. You dig? Yes, indeedy, man. But I tell you what, y'all better be careful because my guy is in the building. Super Max is in the building. Yeah. And hey, some of y'all might know Super Max from his squabble, man. Yeah. He done been in a few border wars. He been in a few border wars. So he ain't got no problem putting them boobop bangs on y'all. Another big old dude. Ain't nothing but a bunch of big old dudes up in this building, man. I'm telling you, man. I got guys 6'5", 300. I got guys 6'2", 275. I got guys in here. I got a guy up in here 350, man. I'm telling you, do not play with me. I got big old bodyguards up in here. Yeah. I got a little string bean dude too named Singer. You know, he say he got hands. We ain't seen him yet though. Yeah. Hey, the Rise Podcast said, hey Jay, never danced with the devil in the pale moonlight, but we definitely had a squabble in a couple of dark alleys. Amen. In a boom shagalaka to that. I ain't even trying to dance with the devil, Jack. No, sirree. Yes, indeed. Super Max said 2-time fight of the year 2019 and 2021 for the border wars. I told y'all, man, y'all can't mess with my guy, man. Straight out of Texas, man, where everything is big. That's my guy, Joseph. Yeah. What y'all got going on this morning? I'm feeling good. Yes, indeed. I got the hand wraps on. So if y'all want to see me beat up their bag like I did last night, I done put a soft spot in the bag, man. You know, putting them big hands on it. You did. They said after I got past 15 combinations yesterday, after I got past the 15-piece combination, and I was going towards 25 pieces, they said my form went out the window, man. They said I started throwing punches like Rolly. So yeah. I got to work on that form, keep them elbows tucked. Yeah. I'm about upward mobility. You dig? Salute the Lottie Dottie and everybody, man. The energy is real up in here, man. Can you feel it coming through the box right now? Yeah. I'm feeling good, man. It's Feel Good Friday. Feel Good Friday, man. And it's where it's supposed to be in the morning. Super Max say hardcore hangout is the takeover game. Just wait and see. From your lips to God is Super Max. Yes, indeed. Inshallah, if he feels though that is what it's going to be, that is what it's going to be. Yeah. But I tell you what, man, what y'all think about Canelo, man? What do you think about Canelo? You feel though he got a valid point against about Oscar De La Hoya? Do y'all feel though that Oscar De La Hoya is kind of a slimy guy? What do y'all think, man? You know what I mean? He does wear fishnets and pumps, man. I don't know too many brothers that do that. But I tell you what, man, if he like it, I love it. Do your thing, Oscar De La Hoya. He got that young protection program over there. If you want to be in boxing and you like to check in, all you got to do is go to Golden Boy Promotion. Ask Jaime McGear, man. Man, oh, man. Jaime McGear will break Floyd Mayweather's record, Jack, 50-0. If he continue on staying with Tim Layton said you need to get some mitts to work in. Man, come on, man. I got these big old gloves. I got the Titleist right here, man. Or title, whatever you want to call them. You dig? You know, I put them on last night, man, after I threw a few, man, because I was started feeling it, you know. I had some better gloves, man, but my son came and got them. They were some gel gloves by Title, man, that I paid some real good money for because that's when I was really beating the bag a lot. And my hands were, you know, I got them Floyd Mayweather hands. They get a little brittle as you get older. You know what I mean? And, you know, I hit so hard, Jack. So, you know, I had to get some better gloves. So I'm gonna have to order them again and keep my oldest son away from him, Jack, because he go through 3 pairs of gloves a year. He definitely got that boom, Jack. So Super Max say Oscar was one of my heroes as a kid. That's being said that he's too unstable, needs to let B-Hop run the show. Yeah, B-Hop and Gonzalez, man. Gonzalez is actually who's really running the show. And I think he really need to do that. But y'all, I want y'all to hear what my big homie say. He said, all you jive turkeys need to tap that appreciation button. You dig? Remo said, Oscar is the worst promoter in the sport. Ooh, I see you holding back a little bit, Remo. Every dance with the devil, and I keep wanting to say Prada. Remember that was the movie. Then tells Canelo he thinks Oscar is always lying. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. You say IDK. I knew that one. I knew that was I don't know, man. Oscar's a little weird on the outside, but he built Canelo. Remember that, and not forget to get credit where credit is due. I'm gonna be truthfully honest, bro. During that particular time, Oscar was the face of the company, but he was nowhere found. He was at that point really, 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 really into his shenanigans. You did. And what you call him? What's his name? Al Booger, who was the guy that was running Golden Boy at the time that has his own company now. That it took a minute before he was able to get his own company because Oscar had one of those no compete clauses in there. But that's who was running Golden Boy and built Canelo. His name will come to me in a minute, man. But it wasn't Oscar. Oscar was just the face and gave them a platform to do it with. But the actual guy was, there you go, Supermax, Richard Schaefer. Richard Schaefer was the guy that actually built Golden Boy to what Golden Boy is today. Oscar was on a whole bunch of shenanigans, man. You know, I respectfully want to tell you all that, Jack. And right now, Gonzalez and Gonzalez and B-Hop is doing it at this particular time as well. Oscar's just a figurehead. That's it. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeed. That's the only reason why Floyd stayed with Oscar and them promoting them all that time, because of Richard Schaefer, man. Richard Schaefer's a hell of a businessman. Hell of a businessman. So yeah, there you have it. Remo say hardcore. You got Floyd Mayweather hands, more like Jeff Mayweather's. No, man, I got Mayweather hands, man. I'm talking about the brittleness. I'm talking about the brittleness, man. And if I have to say so myself, I really got them George Foreman hands, to be honest. Put them big hands on you, the big meat hooks. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Call Jay and Supermax. Yeah, man. I think Gomez. Yeah. Gomez, exactly. I say Gonzalez, man. Forgive me. Exactly. That's his name, Gomez. I had the G right, man. I had the G right. Yes, indeedy, man. Hey, what else? I got a little. Let me see. Let me go back. Well, first of all, y'all, you know, it's the part of the show where we find out what's going on in the world of boxing today. What's going on in the world of boxing today? Let's find out. You dig? We got to keep our ears to the floor, man. I'm gonna tell you what's something so funny. You know, as growing up in the boxing world and everything, we just don't know everything, man. I'm gonna tell you, one of the greatest finds that I had coming up, learning about boxing, was finding boxingscene.com, man. Yes, indeed. Boxingscene.com was one of the things, man, I was happy to actually find out about, man, because it pretty much gives you a synopsis of everything that's going down. So what's going on in boxing today has been brought to you by boxingscene.com. Give credit where credit is due. You did. Canelo torn on possible David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andre fight. I'm still trying to find out where they seen that at, man. Because I seen that and I read about it. I read about it and I talked about it. And from what I understand, it supposed to have been from the The Breakfast Club, but it wasn't from the Breakfast Club because I watched the whole thing of the Breakfast Club and didn't find it. So I tell you what, let's dive into that a little bit. Demetrius Andre is seemingly ready to go from kiddie side of the pool to the part where sharks roam free. Okay, according to Mike Coppinger of the ESPN, the former two-division champ is on the verge of finalizing a deal that will send him face off against current WBC interim tag holder David Benavidez. The 35-year-old has always grabbed the nearest microphone he can find and openly challenged the best in or around his division to step up the plate and fight him. Call outs to Jaime Munguia, Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez, Jamal Charlos, and amongst others have led him to nowhere. So with nothing but bottom feeders plastered on his resume, ouch. Andre is 32-0 and 19 KOs. Believe that moving to the super middleweight division will lead to the sort of career defining fights he's been craving for. A lopsided victory against Demon Nicholson allowed him to get his feet wet, but a matchup against Benavidez, 27-0 and 23 KOs, could take his career from purgatory to the top of the mountain. Yeah. For the 26-year-old, he enjoyed placing a beating on Caleb Plant in his latest ring appearance just a few months ago. Now he plans on doing the same to the undefeated Formula Olympian. Alvarez finds a matchup between the two men that have consistently called him out intriguing, of course. The 33-year-old has his own business to attend to on September the 30th. He'll place all four of his super middleweight titles on the line against Jermell Charlo. The last thing Alvarez wants to do is look past someone smaller, Charlo, but he can't help but fantasize about how Benavidez first Andre will play out. When recently asked to stick to his guns and make a decision, Alvarez thought a long hard before shrugging his shoulder and giving his answer. That's a really good fight, Alvarez said. I think it's 50-50. Yeah, but I heard somewhere he said that Demetrius Andre is dangerous. You dig? So for him to say something like that, I haven't found it yet. I haven't found it yet, but I've read it somewhere. You dig? But when I try to dive into where it came from, I have not actually found that yet. But if he said that, man, that speaks volume, because he's told him. Remember in that when he said payday, I know he kept saying you a shit fighter, you're a shit fighter, yada 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 yada. You did. It's a lot of paragraphs being right today. I see in the chat. I see like all y'all trying to get intellectual since Mark come in here with all these paragraphs. Now everybody got a paragraph today. I'm gonna have to open up the free smoke line early today, man. We're in 9 minutes. We open up the free smoke line at 9 o'clock. So I don't have to be doing all this reading. Y'all can talk to me quick before I forget, Jack. Y'all think I'm gonna be doing. I know I read good and y'all just want to hear me read. I know Senior was over there amazed. Look how good he reads, man. Yes, indeed, with emotion and everything. Yeah. I've been here in Baltimore for a minute, man. You know, the city that read. Supermax said, well, let's remember, when he got that huge deal with the Zone, he was already an established name, definitely the biggest at that time after the Triple G fight. Maul said, what about Baumgartner's drug test? Innocent or guilty? Every man is innocent until proven guilty. So I want to see what comes from that. You know what I mean? A lot of that stuff I think is a little suspect. You dig? First of all, why wasn't VADA being used? Why is this company that's being used we have never heard of whatsoever? You dig? And then why does it happen when she decides to leave, do not re-sign the deal with Eddie Haskell and the crew? Yeah. Some of y'all know who Eddie Haskell is, man. Tim Layton said, as a teenager, I found a man from Baltimore to watch boxing from like early 2000. Hooks before books. Hey, man, he was on here. I interviewed him recently. If you're talking about Brother Umar, Brother Umar, man, I just interviewed him about a couple of months ago, Hooks Before Books, man. And matter of fact, since you mentioned it, I'm going to see if I can get him up on the show to do an interview, man. Very intelligent brother. And you want to know somebody that really knows boxing? Man, oh man, that cat knows boxing. And he also called the Spence Crawford fight exactly how it happened. You did. So you go back and watch my interview with me and brother Umar. He calls the when I asked him about Crawford Spence, he breaks it down and everything. Check that out. Just do boxing say, hey Jay, did you he what Jessica Maskill said? No. I haven't checked it out yet. I'm gonna have to check that out. Send it to my Instagram if you get a chance, bro. Appreciate that. Jay, you hear about that guy? Yeah, he had internet content from Baltimore. Yeah, Marvin. Yeah. That's my guy, man. I interviewed him not too long ago. That was about a month and a half ago. Where it was before the Crawford and Spence fight happened. Is if you're asking me what time. Dela DiBiase has entered into the building. All I have to say is Charlo will win. Okay. I like that. I'll send it to you. Appreciate it. Just do always on top of everything, man. But come on now, with a name like Just Do, man. Come on. How can he not? Okay, yeah. Hit that appreciation button, man. Hit that appreciation button. You know what? When you hit that appreciation button, what happens, man? It makes that algorithm do the boogie woogie, man, and go out there and bring in more like-minded people like yourself that love the game of boxing. You dig? Dre Finest said it's only weirdos jumping the gun instead of waiting for the B sample. That's what I mean by the weirdos as fans is running with boxing, ruining boxing, man. Yes, indeedy, man. Let's this young lady, she says that she is definitely going to vindicate herself, man. So I'm sitting back and waiting and seeing what's going on. You did? That's what I want to do. Tim Layton said, how I miss that I'm going to have to go back. Yeah, man. Very good. Matter of fact, it lasted for about 45 minutes, maybe up to an hour with the guy hooked for before books, man. Yes, indeedy, man. Very good, man. He talked about boots. He talked about a lot, you dig? So make sure y'all check that out. Man, I'm jumping the gun out, Booker. Supermax say, shout out to Dela DiBiase. Great beats. He makes all the exclusive Supermax merch. Shout out. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Dela DiBiase, man. I met him over 5 years ago, and he made my intro as well. He made me an intro also for my videos now, and I'm actually going to have to get him to redo me something, to be truthfully honest, because for somehow, some way, some fashion, I can't find it no more. You dig? But it was fire, and I got to learn how to do and put it in front of the live before it come on, because I don't know how to do that. But I'm pretty much sure I can call Mike on Sports to figure that out, because he always does it. Because I would love to have my intro stop before my live. You dig? That'll be so cool, because it was fire. You dig? Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you that the intro I used to have on the boxing voice was fire too. It started out with Roger Mayweather. Most don't know shit about boxing. Yeah, it was fire, man. Yes, indeed. So shout out to Dela DiBiase. If you need beats or any of those type of things, man, get down with the brother. He does his work. He loves boxing. Beautiful family, man. In his family life, in his kids' life, keep them close to the vest with him all the time, man. So shout out to a real one, real men. I'm about real men, man, that take care of the family, man. That's so important. You did. You know, we have to set example, man, for these younger cats coming up, man. They see real men and they actually see things. They're like, okay. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. They see you doing your thing, you dig? So that's what's up. Tim Layton said, per the picture in the Apple chat, she was born ripped. Yeah, I put that in there. Yeah, Thomas Moore say, I put on 25 pounds in 2 years without pairs, straight alcohol. I was on the same program, Jack. I was on the same program, but I ended up losing weight. Yes, I'm on a dry out right now, man. Yeah. I'm doing a dry out right now. Yeah, they took my blood work the other day, man, and they said it was 90% bourbon. You dig? So, you know, I'm gonna dry on out so they can get a chance and get some blood out of me. You dig? Yeah, time to lean out, Jack. So yeah. I'm on straight water and coffee for at least 30 days right now. And what's so terrible, man? My birthday next week. I was pondering on that. I'm like, you on a dry out, man. Are you gonna drink on your birthday? But you know what? I'm not. I'm gonna be straight water and coffee. You know what I mean? You know, maybe I drink some orange juice plus. Yeah, wine. I doubt it. I'm gonna dry out for 30 days, man. You know what I mean? You know, because you know I like that bourbon a little bit too much. You dig? Yes, indeed. What else we got going on, man? Let me check and see. We got. Let me see what else we got going on right here. I tell you what. Did y'all know that Eddie Hearn also is a stand-up comedian? Yeah. I just found that out myself, man. Yes, indeed. Listen to the one of the one-liners that he had. This, yeah. No joke. Eddie Hearn is a stand-up comedian, and he's just like Rodney Dangerfield. He got the one-liners. Well, here go one of his one-liners. He said that Anthony Joshua beats everyone in the heavyweight division. Knee slapper right there, man. Knee slapper right there, man. Eddie Hearns is funny. He is a funny guy, man. So shout out to Eddie Hearn in his backup career as a comedian, man. As a comedian. Okay. So this is something from the okay, I'll check that out. I definitely make sure I check that out. I'm not gonna play it though, but I'm gonna check it out. Let me see. Also, once I listen to it, then I regurgitate what I got from it. Uh, hey, did y'all hear what Tony Harrison said, man? Oh, Tony Harrison, what he said about Jamel taking the Canelo fight. This is per Tony Harrison. I think it was stupid. I think it was very stupid. Not necessarily moving up because he probably naturally walks around at that weight. I think it was stupid from the aspect of him breaking his hand and coming back to fight one of the boxing best, said Tony Harrison about Jamel Charlo being stupid by moving up 160 to the 168 challenge, undisputed super middleweight championship with Canelo Alvarez. I think that was stupid to move up to that weight class. I wouldn't even be comfortable with Jamel meeting him at 160. No matter why he did it, there's a reason why he did it, right? He had to do it for a reason, and that's why he chose this fight. I'm rooting for the man, though. He becomes the best fighter in boxing in this past century if he becomes the best. He becomes best over Usyk, Gervonta. He becomes best over the fighters in the world, pound for pound. Number one, if he beats Canelo Alvarez at 168. What think about that, man? What do y'all think about what Tony Harrison just said, man? Yeah. Y'all still over there talking about drinks. He said my old drink of choice was Grey Goose in the glass with ice with berry Red Bull. Thomas Moore say Grey Goose and cranberry. Oh my goodness. Let's not have a last night story. Please, let's not go back to last night again, man. Based upon cranberries and vodka, you can tell I picked it up from a woman. Remo say Oscar 1 and Eddie 2, worst promoters. More. Hey, I wanted to see Tim Zoo get his deserve. Man, a shot, mandatory shot. But when your biggest opportunity comes along, grab it with both hands. Yes, indeedy, man. I agree, man. When you're a prize fighter, and when you get a chance to get your biggest prize possible, hey, you better jump at it, man. You did. You better jump at it because you don't know when the next time you're going to be able to make that type of millions, man. And what he probably can make off the back end if it does real good. You did. I wish it was a little bit more smack talking. They ain't got to be talking about each other mama or anything, but I just wish it was a little bit more bravado going on, man. You know, at least tell me you're gonna whip my ass, and I tell you I'm gonna whip your ass and stuff like that. I need a little bit of that. You did. Give me some of that, Jermail. I know you're trying to be nice and peaceful and not try to rattle Canelo's cage, man. But come on, give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. But I tell you what, man. What I'm going to do is 9:04. We're gonna go on and go to the back half of the hangout, man. We're gonna open up the free smoke line. We're going to open up the free smoke line. I'm reeling. I'm ready. You dig? Whatever y'all trying to get down with, you know how we get down. But I tell you what, before we do that, man, Bruce, gas, boxing, jazz, and more has entered into the building. Good morning, my brother. It's always a pleasure when I see you in the building. I guess my guy Showtime, the guy, will be in here soon. Fat Steel, wake up. Heavy, get on up in here. B3, I'm turning the line on. Yeah. Showtime, the guy, where you at? Let's get it. Heather E, let's get it. Hey, Bitch Mommy show back up last night in the evening night show, man. So yeah. Thomas Moore said, I got Charlo giving Canelo a hellacious beating. Ooh. You know, that speaks volume coming from Thomas Morris, man. Really? Even after that uphill battle that Jamel got to deal with? I likes to see it. Yes, indeed. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely want to see that, man. I definitely wants to see that for sure. Yeah. I definitely wants to see it. I do. Give me a second, y'all. Let me cover this up. Bam, there it is. The free smoke line is available. 443-687-9806. Bring all the smoke. Y'all know I cherish it. You dig? I'm always ready for a little squabble. If you disagree with me, if you agree with me, if you can't stand me, it don't make a difference. Bring the smoke. You dig? The skin is tough around here, Jack. Yeah. Lottie, Dottie. What we got going on? Talk to me quick before I forget. Who we got going on this morning?
You got Tommy from Brooklyn on the line.
Tommy from Brooklyn. We got Nikki No-No's cousin on the phone from Brooklyn. What you got going on this morning, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I sincerely believe Charlo was going to give Canelo a beating, something like a Holyfield Tyson kind of beating. It's going to start out competitive, I'm saying Canelo gonna have his moments, but it's gonna end up being a clear beat, and we're gonna see Canelo get beat down like he never got beat down, man. Because generally these short, stocky dudes like Canelo, like Mike Tyson, if you notice in Tyson's losses, he took a hell of a beating before he got put down. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we're gonna see from Charlo over Canelo. I don't know if he stops him. He might stop him late, or he might just end it in brutal fashion over 12 rounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Man.
I tell you what, though. I tell you what. If it happens the way you say it happens, Jack, you know, they consider you a genius after that in the hangout, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I had one of those moments before. I had one of those moments before, man, when I was on the boxing source, and who was it was about to fight? Goodness gracious. It'll come to me in a minute, man. And when I said it, everybody laughed me off the chat. You did. It was Postal. What was it? Who was it, man? Who was it? It's gonna come to me, man. But yeah, they laughed me off the building, man. But I tell you what, when I came back, yo, I was like a god in there.
You know what too? Everyone's talking about it's such a size difference. Canelo's so much bigger. Charlo jumping up. Yo, people forget Canelo had about 30 fights at 154. You think he's a natural 168? He came from 154 too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't see the size difference. And then also, I was surprised. I seen a training video, and I guess how it was angled, and you got to really see Charlo legs. I had no idea that dude's legs are huge.
Yeah,
man.
he got legs he got legs like a horse.
Yeah, he's not going. I think he's going to be able to handle Canelo shots. You know, I think he's gonna know how to roll with the punches. He's gonna be able to take them shots. He's gonna get hit with some shit. I think that's gonna happen. He's gonna weather the storm, and he's ultimately gonna end that fight beating or living hell out of Canelo, like really. Because a dude like Canelo, man, these dudes with them big ass necks and big traps. You got to beat them severely to stop them. You know what I'm saying? It just is. It's how they build.
Yeah, he fought tough, man.
Canelo got a chin, man. You got to beat, and I think Charlo is going to deliver that beating. I think Charlo's going to deliver that beating, man. Yo, I got to get off this line. I got a client coming in at 9:15.
Appreciate you.
Salute to the whole hardcore hangout.
Peace out, my brother. It's always a pleasure, man. There you have it. Old Tommy Morris from Brooklyn said what he thinks is going to go on, man. What anybody got a rebuttal on that? Talk to me quick before I forget, man. He feels though that Jermell Charlo going to brutalize. He says he's going to brutalize Canelo, man. Talk to me quick before I forget, man. Look at every dance devil and pale moon say bias caller. Laugh out loud. Charlo is huge. He as big as Danny Jacobs. Canelo was even small fighter at 154. The beautiful thing about the hangout is we all are entitled to our thoughts. Yeah. But I tell you what, the free smoke line is still there. Feel free to holler at your boy Hardcore right now. Talk to me quick before I forget, man. And talk to me quick before I forget. Who I got going on today?
Yo, what up, Jay?
What up?
Good morning. It's Supermax, my dog. Supermax.
What's up, Supermax? What you on the road?
Yes, sir. Kind of finish this Friday off strong, man. Hopefully everybody's having a great Friday morning. I know you all about.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. What you got going on?
Man, I really I think the Charlo Canelo fight is going to be an interesting fight. I think I'm not really making too much of a size because we knew Charlo was a bigger guy. I think it's going to come down to the punch resistance. Canelo's
Mm.
used to those bigger guys punching harder. Uh, is that going to if he can hold off the resistance for Charlo? They're both kind of good counter punchers, so that's going to be a good battle to see. And I think Canelo just got a little bit more resistance. He's used to the bigger guys throwing bigger shots.
Great point about the punch resistance.
What I really want to talk about though is David Benavidez and Boo Boo Andre. I think for David Benavidez, I think that's a win-win situation for him, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should win this fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so here's what you do: is you, David, you either eliminate this other guy whose people have said that Canelo's running from. If you go out here and wipe him out, you really put Canelo in a point where he's like, the pressure's really going to be on. Or if you squeak by a decision victory over Andre, you look vulnerable, and maybe that gives Canelo the confidence that he can pick his shots to beat you. So I think as long as you win the fight, no matter how you put David, I think you're in a good spot to set up that fight for next year.
Yeah, he'd be the first person to put Boo Boo on his resume as a loss. That's a good name to have on your resume, Jack.
And like I said, either you whitewash him and really take out the rest of the competition, or you look a little vulnerable, and maybe that vulnerability is like sometimes that's what they wait on for you to look like you got a little bit of a flip.
Great points, man. I love always talking to you, brother, because you always love the sport like I do, man, and you bring it to us raw. I appreciate it, bro. Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir. You have a good Friday, Jay. Keep the show rolling. Hey, and let's go Cowboys. We're a few weeks away, Jay. It's almost that time, baby.
We doing it this year, bro.
I'm saying we got the defense to do. Hey, you see the boys? They want all the smoke out there. They scrapping out there in a training camp, man. They're ready for it.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, we're about to set this chat on fire now, talking Cowboy Nation, Jack.
Oh yeah. As long as they run the numbers up, Jay. Hey, as long as they run the numbers up, that's what's important. Make sure you like it. You're not comment. Make sure you hit the like button, baby. I'm gonna let you get back
it's
to
always
it.
It's always a pleasure, Supermax, and you be careful on that road, my brother. Okay. All right.
Yes,
one. Yeah. There you go. We had Supermax, man, one of my favorite guys, good brother and friend, and truckers, man. I love my truckers, man. They always got their ears on, man. And I shout out to all my truckers out there, man, that be listening to the show, but can't call in or chat, but yet they listening, man. We still getting that viewership, and it's always a pleasure. Yeah, Tim Layton. That's right. Cowboy Nation. You dig? Yeah. But yes, indeed, man. Talk to me quick before I forget. If you want some squabble, I'm here for you. I'll be your huckleberry, Jack. Yeah. Old Senior done fell asleep over there, Jack. He at work sleep. Senior at work sleep. And Kareem Hassan, where you been at, man? I hope you ain't been battered, Jack. You did. It's been a couple of days, man. You ain't been in the building, Jack. You got me worried. I don't know where my youngsters at either. Heavy and fat still. And Javier Flores ain't checked in all week, man. He might be over there with their Golden Boy promotion, man, in that PC program. Senior said he working today. Y'all hear that? He said he working today. I tell you what, boy, you definitely been putting in a lot of work. Yeah. A lot of work. Yeah. I know who this is. They got cut off, man. I think that was B3 might have been just calling in just now. That might have been B3 calling in right now. But I tell you what, the free smoke line is still available. Talk to me quick before I forget. I don't know if you got cut off or what's going on, but there it is. They got people slow on the draw. Talk to me quick before I forget. Who I got on here? B3? Who's this?
What
Yeah.
it do?
What it shall be.
Jay
It's
Hardcore,
all
what's
good,
going
man.
on?
Talk to me quick before I forget.
You already know it. It's your boy B3, man. And I just wanted to. It's early for me today. I just wanted to say salute to the hangout. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I ain't jumped in the chat yet. It's a little slow weekend. It's some little decent fights on the day. A little UK card tomorrow, but this is a slower weekend. But
we got the prospects tonight.
A lot of people is pressing. Yeah, we got some, but it's some good prospects. I want to see Kurt Scooby tonight. I like Kurt Scooby, and it's some other guys, but nobody really name worthy. But
yeah, but that's prospects though. That's how it is when it comes to the prospect. But you never know. We might have a future world champion in that this tonight. You never know. You did.
No question, man. Hey, but Jay, keep it 100. It's levels to them prospects, yo.
Yeah.
Because them the prospects that the showbox card be having, them jokers be no joke, yo.
Yeah.
Them jokers that the showbox cards be having be ready. But I just wanted to touch on the press conference real quick about the Jamel and Canelo fight, man.
Okay, talk to me.
I feel like, as a hardcore, I have no concerns about, promotion and all of that stuff. I'm gonna watch the fight regardless because I'm just, I just like watching the fight. But I feel like they may have. I mean, Canelo is under the impression that the fight gonna sell itself, so we'll see. And when they on the green print, they got the green print going, so. Canelo and Charlo, so we'll see. Hopefully they do good numbers, but they did not encourage or they did not galvanize the casuals with any type of, So I think let me say this: the respect factor of an EJ and Bud's fight may have determined that it didn't get to 1 million. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't too much controversy in the build up and the lead up to the fight because there was so much respect for both camps, from both camps. And they even threw little shots. They did way better at the press conference than Jamel and Canelo did.
Yeah.
And I think that plays right into Canelo's hands because Canelo being, this is everyday business for Canelo. So, in my opinion, I think you maybe do want to, ruffle his feathers a little bit. You do want to, make him get out of character and, talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it worked. I mean, Caleb Plant boxed and, when that fight broke down, Caleb Plant ended up getting stopped late, but, Canelo had to work real hard to get that stop. You know what I'm saying? Canelo were from the fight, but I think you always want to make sure that people are going to tune in when you got a big fight like this, when you got a pay-per-view event like this. And Charlo being real, and Charlo playing nice with Canelo, I think that may play into Canelo's hands a little bit because Canelo not looking at Charlo like, I'm about to just cruise and beat this dude. Nah, Canelo not playing them games. Canelo gonna come in ready in dog shape and expecting a good fight. Now, whether he gets a good fight is always going to depend on Charlo and his strategy. And I think it's going to be a great fight. I think Charlo. I don't know if Charlo has the base. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he sits down enough to stop Canelo. That's what I want to see. I want to see if Charlo can really put some thump behind his punches. Because let's be honest, 3 wars with Triple G and you don't even get hurt. dropped versus Triple G, you know, that don't give me confidence that, you know, you bring it, the person that you're bringing up from, you know, 154 is going to be able to, you know, put a dent in him. You see what I'm saying?
I definitely get what you're saying. I agree with you on a couple of things. I feel though that they definitely need to galvanize the casuals and get them invested into this fight, because right now they're not there. I really don't think they're there. You're going to get your Mexican crew because they're going to stand behind Canelo and everything, but to get over that hump, that 1 million hump, you're going to need to have the Mexicans. I mean, you're going to need to have the casuals get involved. And one thing I think about Jermell Charlo, man, I think he fights better when he's emotional, when he feels though you have disrespected him or he has a point to prove. You dig? And when people talk smack to him and everything, it seems like that's when he's at his best, i.e. him against Tony Harrison. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to hear a little bit more rah-rah about this fight, man, to just take it to the next level. So I definitely agree. And another thing I agree with is Canelo, man, has a granite chin. So Charlo should not be thinking at all about knocking Canelo out. That should be the last thing on his mind right now. His thing is being smart in that ring and not falling into Canelo's fight. He needs to control the fight and not allow Canelo to control that fight. Because if he do, it's going to be a very long night or maybe a short one.
100%. And I'm just looking for it. I want an explosive fight. I want to see an explosive fight. You know, I don't like when boxers, I don't like leaving it in the judge's hands. You know, sometimes you got to be smart and you're not going to knock out everybody. So you definitely have to be strategic when you're in the ring. But, you know, we can kind of see how this fight is going to play out. The bigger man pressing forward, you know, pushing Charlo back. And Charlo's going to be fighting off the ropes. He's going to be fighting, you know, he's going to be throwing punches to keep Canelo off of him. And we know one thing for sure and two things for certain. You know, Canelo is the A side. And if the A side is pushing you back, pressing the action, unless you are literally picking him apart like Bivol, like Floyd, you know, pivoting him and keeping that 1-2 on him and not letting them land, you know, you can win on points. But if you're not landing consistently and Canelo is pressing you and pressing forward, touching you to the body and making it look like you're running, then he's going to win the story of the fight, and that ultimately was going to give him a decision. So I think maybe that, I mean, I love Charlo. I want Charlo to win. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for Charlo. But I'm definitely going to sprinkle a little something on Canelo by decision. I think that's going to pay out. Seriously, I think that's going to pay out some real good money. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I definitely think it's going to be a decision fight. I don't see Jermell getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
He got one of those thick necks. Something about them thick neck guys, man. They don't tend to get knocked out a lot. You know what I'm saying? But that could just be a myth as well. But it just seems like I see them guys with them big old necks, man. They don't get knocked out a whole lot. You did. But I'm definitely looking forward to the fight. I can't wait. You dig? I know I'm not going to it. So we for sure going to do a fight party online, like how we get down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to hanging out in the hangout that night. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. What else you got going on this weekend, man?
Already. Listen, I'm off this week. I'm cool and I'm relaxed. This is my rest weekend. I'm relaxed.
Okay.
I may drive down to Carolina, but I don't know. We'll see. But I don't want to hold up the line, Jay. Man, I appreciate you letting me on. I know somebody else probably gonna hop on. Because we can go on and on.
Yeah, you know how we get down, bro.
There's so much in the world of boxing. I just wanted to touch on that. Shout out to Alicia Baumgart. I'm still supporting Alicia. You know, it's like everybody was coming out. A lot of people was coming out and in support of her and saying that, you know, you can't always go off of what is pushed in the media. something that came out weeks after, weeks after, she fought, and it's just so much controversy when you got business, when you got contracts, when you trying to leverage people. So it's no telling, why this came out or what happened with the sample. But, it's at the end of the day, I'm riding with the sister. I hope everything turns out in her favor, and, she'll be back on top and getting into a fight, hopefully before the end of the year. But, that's going, stuff like this kind of, pushes, your timetable back for you when you can get back in the ring.
Yeah, no doubt,
So,
man.
I'm gonna sign off. I just want to salute to the chat. Salute everybody in the chat. I ain't seen who was popping in the chat today, but salute. Let me shout out some people, man. Shout out to my man Cash. Shout out to my Unc Dre. Shout out to Showtime the guy. Shout out to Al Booger. Shout out to Tim Layton. Shout out to my man Senior. Who else I'm forget? Shout out Price Boy. Who I know I'm forget somebody.
Jay with the E.
Javier
with the E.
Heather with the E. Shout out Heather with the E. Big Dose. I ain't seen you where you at, Big Dose. Shout out to everybody. Salute. I'm signing off, JP.
Peace out, my brother. There you go. B3 always in the building. Always has some good squabble when he gets on the free smoke line. You did. 443-687-9806. Talk to me quick before I forget, man. The free smoke line is available. You did. You know how we get down, man. You can bring what you like on the phone. Yeah. You ain't got to be a keyboard gangster. You can come on up in here, man. Rap a taste with your boy, Hardcore. You dig? Yes, indeed. But I tell you what, if you have not smashed the appreciation button, man, make sure to do so. And if you want to go one step further, man, hit the Cash App or hit the Super Chat, Super Sticker, and all that stuff. And you know how I get down. Whatever piece combination you put in the chat or in the Cash App, your boy Hardcore throws those combinations on the bag, Jack. So, somebody give me some work today. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. I am definitely ready. Man, I ain't hit the bag today so far. You did. So if y'all got some work for me, I'm here. I'm ready. You know what I mean? Start me out with a 2-piece. 1-2. Yeah. That's what I think young Jamel going to have to be doing a lot. Using that 1-2 on Canelo every time he tries to make a move forward. Make him have to reset, Jack. Yes, indeed, man. He's going to have to keep him on the outside of that jab. And he needs to keep that fight in the middle of the ring. You dig? He needs to control. He need to control the fight, the tempo, and the range and the distance, man, if he want to be successful in this fight. And when Canelo gets in, because he will get in, tie him up, Jack. Discourage him. Get him upset. Rough him up. Push him on back. You know what I'm saying? Wait for the ref to break you up. And then, as you stepping back, throw that jab again. Yeah. Let's get it. 443-687-9806. Talk to me quick before I forget. Your boy is in the building. What Rise Podcast got going on? He said them chicks with them thick necks be keepers too. Only the senior, man. You better be careful with them thick neck chicks, man. Sometimes they ain't chicks, bro. Yeah. They'll fool you now, boy. They'll fool you. Yes, indeed, man. 443-687-9806. The squabble line is available. Free smoke for everybody. And I am definitely your Huckleberry. Yeah. I am definitely your Huckleberry. Oh, MAW been waiting for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and give him what he wants. He wants to know what I think about David Benavidez and Demetrius Andre. Very, very, very interesting fight. What makes that fight so interesting is this. For the simple fact, you got someone that is a superb boxer. I'm talking about Demetrius Andre. Very intelligent, very smart fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? And knows how to win. Undefeated. Hasn't lost. Was a great amateur program as well. You did. And but one thing, he's 35 years old. He's 35 years old, and he's never had a chance to fight anybody elite. Yeah. So when I think about that, y'all know my favorite term. I say, iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So when you're used to just beating up a whole bunch of cats that are subpar to you, man, you know what I'm saying? You really don't get better. You know what I mean? You're only as good as your last fight, man, and your last opponent. You dig? And his last opponent was Damon Nicholson. You dig? And we all seen that fight. We seen how it went down and everything. And I don't have a lot to say about that particular fight, to be truthfully honest. He won. He definitely won. Now you got a young, hangry. Yeah, he's hungry and angry. Yes, indeed. He's angry because he can't get the fight against Canelo. You dig? He just came off a fight against an excellent boxer, as in Plant. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? And he won that fight. The kid has a motor that don't quit. And yes, indeed, y'all know I always call him, I know they call him the Mexican monster, but he reminds me more of the Tasmanian devil. You remember that cartoon? The one that be spinning around so fast and destruction everywhere he goes? Well, that's what David Benavidez does to people. He puts them in the blender, man. Yeah, punches just in bunches the whole time, man. The one thing about punches in bunches like that the whole time, it allows you to be countered real bad. So if you got somebody that got quick hands and counters very well, they're subject to knock you down. Yeah. We seen it when he fought Gabriel. He knocked him down. Yes, he did. The only time that Benavidez has been down. You dig? So yes, indeed, man. We got some good pros and cons in both sides of the fight. You dig? But if I still think it's 50-50. And I with this fight, I've been teetotaling back and forth on who I think who will win. But I always believe it's a young man's fight. It's a young man's game. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I would have to. And last night I might even lean towards Demetrius Andre. But today, you know what I'm saying? I will have. I can't remember, but I'm gonna be truthfully honest. If I had to put that $1, hey, that $1 today, I go Benavidez today. Until I actually do my breakdown of. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore in the building. Who I got on the line? Yeah.
Man,
you got him. Hold on.
504.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. This is a very important call. Hold on. Hi. Hello? Brandon. Hey, what's happening, bro?
Yes, sir.
Ain't too much. Huh? Yeah, at the at the parking ride. It's at the handicap spot. Yeah. It's a green Mercedes, yeah. On the front row, okay? Okay. Appreciate you, bro. I'm in the crib. All right. Sorry about that, bro. I got a car I got to get towed, man.
I already know about it. He lost the keys.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that was my guy. He's going to go down there and pick it up for me today. What you got going on, bro?
Yeah, it's being boxing news, man. It's
I
Nick
know who it
being
is.
boxing news.
I know who it is.
What's popping with you, man? I'm just calling, man. The same thing. I'm hearing with the Alicia Baumgarten and stuff. I'm hearing that they didn't check those samples till later, man. Way later than what they were supposed to.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
my knowledge of that type of shit is if you don't test that stuff within a certain amount of time, that stuff is contaminated. It's no good. So yeah, so that. And they got to wait for the B sample. So I think she's going to be all right, man. I think they know what they were doing. They were just trying to ruin her name. Because, regardless, it's just like being accused of rape. Regardless, you beat it or not, that shit going to still taint your career. You're still going to be fired.
Yeah.
You're going to still be looked at as dirty regardless. Just like Dillian White. Dillian White beat those last 2 charges, but guess what? I still look at him as a dirty-ass fighter.
I do, too, because it keep popping up,
so
man.
He's going to be tainted regardless.
Yeah. Dylan White, man, it keep happening to him, man. So where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, he doing this shit for real. They're doing this shit for real, man, on that deal. And I also want to touch up on this. I did a little small video on that shit too on Charlo, man. Charlo is showing way too much respect for Canelo, man.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, bro, I wouldn't put no money on Charlo, bro. I love Charlo, and I want to go for Charlo, man. But when you give a man that much respect in the ring, bro, and he's at all just to be in the ring with this man, like he's in love with this man. Like, bro, look, the fight got made already. So at this point, at this point, fuck him, man. At this point, you got no respect. Hey, you supposed to, you done fucked up, bro. You done gave me this fight. You done fucked up. He should have been on that. He should have been on go. But he's not. He's just so happy to share the space with a legendary fighter.
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah. Too much respect. Yeah, this man trying to take your head off, yo. Pause.
And he's going to. He's going to, bro. And that's the thing. And if you look at it too, they even said it, bro. Even Plant, I think all those boys are like that. If he boxed like Plant boxed, Plant was doing a good job. But Plant looked like he lost focus while he was in the ring. And in the middle of the fight, Plant is asking him, "Am I good? Am I good enough?" You got to get out of that mind space,
right? With that respect, yeah, man. You gotta go after his neck like he any other person, man. I agree.
Yeah, bitch, I'm finna punish you. And box the shit out of him. They already know Canelo just wants you to sit there and trade with him.
Right.
You could not do that. You got to box that motherfucker, and you got to use the entire ring with a dude like that.
Yeah. And
we all know it.
Everybody that ever had a good chance against Canelo, like Laura, Floyd, Bivol, all them boxed him, man.
Yeah, they're boxers. You got to be a boxer. Floyd boxed the shit out of him. You cannot stand there with this dude and trade shots with him. Hey, I seen Triple G hit that man so flush, bro.
Yeah.
And that man didn't budge, bro. He the type of dude, man, you got to stick and move. If Jamel do that with him, Jamel have a chance.
Yes.
If Jamel try to stand in front of him and box and fight him, you can hang it up, bro. It's going to be an early night for him.
Yeah, he can cancel Christmas.
Cancel it, bro. And he gonna go out there. He gonna be damaged goods to Crawford because the beating that he's gonna get from Canelo by the time he try to go back to Crawford, it's gonna be hard for him to make the weight. He's gonna have to train himself, right? Because that means that he had to been in 154. It would have been over 2 years, right? He hadn't been in 154. He's gonna have to drain himself. Be damaged good because of the whooping that he didn't caught. Crawford gonna walk clean over him. It won't be good, bro. All that shit got to be taken into perspective, bro. But I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I appreciate you, man.
It's always a pleasure, bro. I love when you're in the building, brother.
Yeah, man. As always, man. On the JOB, man. Making that money, man. On the free spoken line. Come on, bro. It's all love. It's all love, Jay. But it's all love, my bro. I'm gonna catch you at one of these fights one of these days, man.
Yeah, we got to do that. We got
fights lately, bro.
Yeah, we got to get together, man.
Yeah, it's just been way over my butt. These last few fights, man, they've been taxing, bro.
You and me both, bro.
What I normally pay to sit on the floor, I'm always on the floor. Unless I'm media. If I'm media, I'm in media.
Yeah.
But when I'm on the floor and I pay, what I pay for that, man, you be way up in the 200 section. Like, what the hell?
Look. If it ain't media, I ain't going.
I'm with you on that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
Jack. I put too much into the game. I put too much in the game to have to pay for fights, man.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I pay for them.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, but lately, man, I ain't gonna lie. Starting off with the Ryan Garcia fight, you know, they want you. You pay what I normally get for floor seat. You're gonna be in a 200 section with that. Not just mentally, I can't do it. You know. But respect to the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, y'all already know
Take
what
it
it
easy.
is, and I'm out. Peace.
There y'all go. B&N Boxing News, man. Y'all make sure y'all check that brother out, man. He loves the sport just like we do, for sure. But I tell you what, another one of my big homies has entered into the building. Cash Sport has entered into the building. Yeah. There he is. Did we have a great time last night, Cash Sport? We had some fun up in here in the evening show, man. If you all have not made the evening show yet, man, come on and make sure you get in there, man. We're growing. It ain't a lot of people in there yet, but I tell you what, we having big fun. So make sure y'all stop by, man. I like to have the whole hangout in there one night. You did? You know what I'm saying? And we getting a lot of new cats coming around, man. I like this new guy right here, MAW, man. I like his energy. I hope he sticks around. Seems like he knows boxing. And that's what we like up here in the hangout, man. I just want to have just a strong community of knowledgeable brothers and sisters, man, that can talk about this beautiful sport called boxing. Yeah. You know how we get down. Somebody was trying to call the free smoke line when I was on with B&M Boxing News. Well, we open now. So call your boy. I'm open. Yeah, bringing that squabble. Seemed like you had a burning desire. So make sure that you come on up in the building. Celestial Being is back in the building. Salute Celestial Being. He said, Caleb Plant is much taller than Canelo, though. Charlo hair just makes him taller. Caleb had height and reach. LDBC had more faith in Caleb than Charlo. The fight will sell. LDBC versus Canelo always does. Smash the appreciation button, man. Smash the appreciation button. You know what I mean? Allow the people to know what we got going on in here. Matter of fact, have you subscribed yet? Have you subscribed yet? That's the question I want to ask you today. Have you subscribed yet? It's so important that we grow in numbers. We're not trying. We're going to do it. We're going to hit 5,000 subscribers by September. By September, we're going to hit 5,000 subscribers. So if you're listening to the show right now, yeah, and you have not subscribed to the channel, they say that 90% of the people that watches the shows and videos are not subscribers. It's a crazy number, man. That's a crazy number. They said 157,000 people watch the show, and 90% of them are not subscribers, but they watch. So if you're watching, can you please subscribe while you're here? 157,000 people? Give me 10% of that. Yeah, give me 10%. I'm talking about you right now. You that's listening right now. checking out the show that have not subscribed yet, please do that for us. As the church used to say, Gordon, governor yourself accordingly. You know what I mean? Smash that appreciation button, then go one step further and subscribe. Share the show. Hey, be old school. Word of mouth. Oh, that is good. And if you want to go one step further, you can always, let me find out. BNB Boxing just sent the 2-piece to get my juices flowing. Yeah. BNB Boxing News, man, just sent. So I got to hit that bag with a 1-2. I got to hit the bag with the 1-2, man. My homie sent me some bread. Yes, indeed. So we're going to do the 1-2. 1-2. Yeah, but you know what? 3, 4, 5. You know I'm an overachiever, man. So yeah, I had to give my brother more than just the 1-2, man. I had to give my brother more than the 1-2, you dig? So I appreciate that being in boxing, starting this off, man. I thought I wasn't gonna get any swabble with the bag this morning, you dig? But my man being in boxing did that. Appreciate you. Cash Sport is in the building. I know I said you're already in the building, but I wanted to say it again. Yeah. I was just thinking about you staring at the ceiling. Thinking about you staring at the ceiling. Smash the like button, folks, says MAW. Yeah. Hit that appreciation button, man. Yeah. Man, we got a lot going on, man. Always in the hangout, man. Always a pleasure being in here with my guys. I don't know where Heavy and Fat still is. Maybe they working hard today, man. I ain't seen my brethren since yesterday morning. You did? Yes, indeed. And, some of my, celestial beings say, Al Booger, the professor. Yeah, the professor, Al Booger is who he is, man. Smash the appreciation button. And don't forget, we also got the membership program, man. You know, them guys y'all see that's in green. Yeah, the guys y'all see that's in the green, they have went one step further. They have joined the membership crew. Yeah, it's 2 levels. You got the coffee crew and you got the elite crew. It don't make me a difference which one you join to. All I ask is that you join, man, because what it does is just add to the growth of the channel, man. Adds to the growth of the channel. And if you want to go one step further, as I say, if you want to go one step further, man, you can also send money to the Cash App, man. And what that does, it helps the betterment. Yeah, you heard that, Al Booger? The betterment of the show. Yeah. Or you can do a super chat or a super sticker. Or if you're watching the show afterwards, a super thanks. Yeah. I just learned about that one. My man Al Booger taught me that as well. Yeah. You know, the old dog still learning tricks around here, man. Yes, indeed. Oh, I better be careful when I say the word tricks, man. You know how senior get. Uh-oh. Let me find out, man. Find out what we got going on. Here. Let me see. Remo says he gave the 5-piece combination for 1. He said Charlo want to pay. He want payday. I got Canelo taking him out in the 8th. Okay, Remo from Rich Threads. He done sent the 5-piece combination, so y'all know what I got to do. I got to accommodate. So I got to beat up on this bag a little bit more. Yeah. Man, I throw everything hard, man. Yes, indeed, man. See what we got going on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! I'm such an overachiever, man. Please forgive me if I hit the bag too much, man. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Remo, man. Yes, indeed. With the 5-piece combination. I don't even know how many I threw, but I know it was more than 5. Yeah. I gave him some extras. Yeah. It just don't, don't feel right just throwing 5. You know what I mean? Back in the day, man, I used to put people in the blender. Talk to me quick before I forget who I got on the line.
Got Remo on the line, man. I felt it was the only dude that I call in on a Friday.
Okay. Talk to me. Who I got?
You got Remo.
Okay,
Mr.
what's
Rich
up?
Press himself.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the 5-piece combination you just hit me with as well, man. I gave you some extras.
You already, man.
What you got for me?
I seen it. Don't go past.
Don't worry about it. I got some.
Nah, I just think, I'm concerned about the whole Charlo thing. I want to know, like, is Derek to fight as Derek James or for Charlo? Because I know he sticks behind the jab and he works everything behind the jab, but as I look at some of Canelo old fights, he was trying to beat up on the arms. And when the arms go down, the protection go down, and he ain't never get hit like somebody like Canelo.
Yeah.
Jacob came into the fight heavy as hell against Canelo. That didn't mean nothing. And he took them big old paws from Triple G. That ain't really show nothing. So I don't know what Charlo gonna bring that's gonna be different unless he's gonna be on that bike for all 12.
You know who it didn't work with though? Canelo was beating hold on one second. My toe guy's calling me. Hold on. It's coming straight to me to the house. All right. Well, I'm glad it's still there. They didn't take it away from me, so that's good. All right. I see you when you get here, bro. Appreciate you. All right. Sorry about that, bro. Got my vehicle towed back to me, man, because I lost the keys to it this when I was at the press conference. Yeah. So I'm glad it didn't get towed away. So that's a blessing.
Fact.
And
I don't see this. I don't know about this working out too good for Charlie. He might get some bread out of it, but I don't know if he got something on the back end to keep Canelo from just like hunting him down the whole 12 rounds.
And that's what I was saying, man. If he can get to the later rounds, he got a better chance. Canelo does have a conditioning issue. Now I know what you're saying. Canelo does beat when you move a lot. He beat the arms and everything because he tried to do that with Floyd, but it didn't work. He was, definitely beating Floyd arms and everything, but they never came down. But Floyd different.
That's a fact.
Floyd different.
Well, one of your other callers had called in and made a statement about showing too much respect, but like I'm from the basketball background. When people that was nice, they played Jordan, but they still looked at him as Black Jesus. Like that's Jordan. They never got over that.
Yeah. Only
people like Kobe and maybe Allen Iverson had that, I don't give a damn who's in front of me type of thing.
Right.
But I don't think that, I don't know how much of these boxers really have that when it comes to Canelo, because one, he number one in sales right now. He getting the biggest bags, and then he packing dudes out. Most of the dudes that don't care about it don't really care about the limelight. So the light's gonna be too bright. That's a whole nother question. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stage is big.
Stage is big, and everything is 3 times what it normally is.
Exactly. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents I wanted to throw in there.
I appreciate your 2 cents, brother. Definitely, man. All right, it's always a pleasure. Remo, and y'all make sure y'all check out Rich Threads, his clothing company, man. He got that fire. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. Hey, how they can get to your merch, bro?
Oh, we got the online store, www.richthreads.com. I'm gonna drop a promo code since it's Friday on there.
Okay.
Everybody want to go get right. Feel me? Go get fly.
Put it in the chat, and I'll pin it. Okay.
Got you. Appreciate
it's
you.
It's always
Jay.
a pleasure, my brother.
Safe.
Peace. Yeah. There it is. Remo was in the building. 443-687-9806. You know what it is. This is the free smoke line. But while we waiting on our next caller, the mayor has entered into the building. He said, good morning. I done hit that appreciation button just like I just finished working, but I'm here now. What's up to the hardcore families? Yeah. Kareem Hassan. What up, bro? It was weird. We ain't seen you in a minute, man. They was putting bones out on you, man, saying that you was being battered again. Oh, man. Nobody was saying that, man. It was me joking around, Jack. But yeah. 443-687-9806. The free smoke line is still available. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Jay Hardcore at the Hangout, man, where the hardcore degenerates get together and talk about this beautiful sport called boxing. We even got the king of the degenerates in the building right now. I'm talking about Senior Cobb. Yeah. He the biggest degenerate around here. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So salute. Yeah. Hey, Senior, I eat them uppercuts, bro. You ain't said nothing, boy. I eat them for breakfast, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy, you the type of cat to throw an uppercut from the distance. Get smashed. Talk to me quick before I forget who I got going on. I know who it is. It's Kareem Hassan, ain't it?
What's up, baby?
What's up, man? What you got going on?
Ain't never. I ain't been bad. I know that.
Yeah.
What's going on, Jay?
So you ain't been at the house to roof or nothing, huh?
No way.
Okay, that's what's up, bro. I'm glad to hear that, man. You know what I'm saying?
You lost your keys when you was up there?
Yeah, man. I don't know where I left the keys at, Jack. So my car been sitting up at the park and ride up in White Marsh for since Tuesday. I've been trying to wait before I have it towed to see if they find the keys or something, but I ain't want to leave it there too long. So yeah, my guy gone. He grabbed it. It's on the way back to the crib now.
So now you gotta go get some more keys, man.
Hey, I ain't rushing it, Jack. I got more than one car, so I'm gonna wait till that money come. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you, Mercedes hit you in the head when you get new fobs, Jack. So I ain't rushing it. I ain't rushing it. Yes, look, I had to throw a whole bunch of punches to this bag right now to get that money, Jack. Yes, indeed. I ain't rushing it. I ain't tripping off of it, man. That car can sit right where it's sitting in the driveway, man. You know what I mean? God has blessed me, to have more than one. So thank God, Jack. That's just my baby, man.
You'll get to it when you get to
it. Yeah, that's my road vehicle, though. I love jumping in her, man. That big body, boy, give you a lot of space. So it's okay, though.
You need a lot of space. You got a big body.
Listen, there, what you got going on this weekend, bro?
What's this weekend?
Friday.
No, I'm trying to. It was something we had, me and my wife had planned. I can't even remember what it was, man.
Well, she gonna remind you, Jack.
Ain't no question about that.
Yeah, she gonna remind you, man. I plan on making something good to eat, man. I might smoke me something on the in the smoker. I might smoke me a whole chicken tonight or something like that. You know what I mean? And get some potato salad. Might even do a rib or two. Matter of fact, I think I got some ribs in the freezer, man. Maybe I'll do some ribs.
I seen that big pot you had. You might be. I seen that big pot. You be cooking them crabs, man.
Oh yeah, man. I love me some crabs. That might be an idea. I might do some crabs.
That's what me and matter of fact. That's what I might do. We go get some crabs for me and my wife.
Yeah, hey, you can't beat that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we get crabs, sit on the front porch and just dust them off, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yes, indeedy, man. Look, the last time I did crabs, I didn't even steam them. I did that platinum boil, man, and I'm gonna tell you, it turned out so delicious, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yes, indeed. That's what we all gonna have to do, man. We'll put in some crabs, man, and everybody come up to my crib. Senior, you are invited. We're gonna let's do a crab thing, man. We all get together, put in some crabs. One of my buddies, man, he buy crabs wholesale. So what I'm going to do is holler at him and tell him that we want to buy a bushel of crabs wholesale. I'm talking jumbos, some big old joints. And we'll cook them up here at the crib, man, and we all just kick back, man, and have some fun. How that sound? And anybody,
that's a wonderful idea to me.
Anybody that's interested, that's in the hangout, man, that's in the DMV or Delaware, y'all come on down, man. We ain't got no. We're gonna make sure we do that, man, before the summer is out. How about that?
One big hangout.
Sound like a winner. One big hangout. Yes, indeed. He closed the summer out. Yes, indeed. Because Senior said I'm never inviting him, so I'm going to make sure that we invite Senior. You know what I mean? Let your parole officer know, Senior, so he'll let you come out to the county, Jack.
Hey Jay, when we get him out there, we're gonna bank his ass.
Yeah. Amen. And the boom shakalaka that. We can put the boo bop bang on him, Jack. Look.
All the tickets he always sells.
Hey, you know how they do in the joint, man. They beat him with the telephone book so don't show no marks. Don't leave no marks, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's all I think I got going on.
I'm telling you now, man.
You off work now?
No, I'm at work.
Yeah, just on break.
I'm at work. One of the pumps had broke down, so we had to take it out, rebuild it. So we're gonna put it back in tomorrow.
Hey, Ma, yeah, Ma, I fish, man. I love fishing. Actually, I'm an angleman, if you really want to know. One of the guys in the chat, new guy, asked, do we hunt or fish? I never went hunting before, but I definitely love fishing. Senior and I are supposed to be going fishing as well. Senior said, I'm heavily armed, just to let you know. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. We check cats. we check cats when they come up to my crib, yo. I take your shit. Okay, Tim, that's what's up.
Yeah, at work too, ain't
Yeah, he at work. He actually said he working today. Tim Layton said him and his wife wouldn't have no problem traveling down from Jersey. That's what's up. We got to plan that out, man. We definitely got to plan that out.
Me and my wife come down there.
Yeah, it sounds like a winner, man. We got to figure that out for sure. That'll be a good hangout, man. That'd be the first hangout. You know, so we got
that date, man.
Yeah, we got to definitely plan that out and get everything done so we can have a great time, man. Yes, indeed. All right, boy. Let me see who else are we gonna get on the hangout before I shut it down, because I know I gotta go pick up my son from football practice in a minute. So let me see who else gonna call in. All right.
All right, I'm with Charlo though.
I know that's right, bro. You take it easy, bro.
All right, big love to all the hangout people.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the whole entire hangout. You did.
And hit that like button. Hit that appreciation button.
There it is. There it is, the appreciation button. Yes, indeed.
Hit that appreciation button so that you appreciate the show as much as the show appreciate you.
Yes.
We out.
We out. Peace, bro. There it is. 443-687-9806. Y'all just heard the mayor of the hangout come in. You did. You know, what's the community going down without the mayor, man? And the mayor just graced us with his presence. Yeah. But yeah, man, we're gonna have to get together and do the first hangout. Maybe we do a hangout picnic or something we must do, man. That would be so cool, man. We do a hangout picnic, man, and everybody come down that can and have a big time. Hey, Jay, you better have a lot of crabs with the size of some of these guys in the hangout. Yeah, it's some monstrosity of dudes, some big old jokers, man. Like I said, we're going to put the gavel on them crabs, Jay. Yeah, we'll put together a community pot, man, so we can, but like I said, I got a guy, man, that can buy crabs wholesale, man. You know, because I'm going to tell you, when I eat crabs, I like getting jumbos, Jack. I don't like be picking them little itty-bitty joints, man. There ain't no fun, Jack. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that, man. That will be so crazy to get together, man, and have a hangout, Jack. We do something like a picnic, cookout. You know, matter of fact, we got a spot around here, man, got a gazebo and everything, man, where we can cook food and everything, Jack, right there. You know what I'm saying? That would be great. Yeah. The Rise Podcast, Brother Hassan, like one of them old people at the senior center that found a new friend to hang out with. I tell you, boy, never a dull moment in this building. I tell you that. Never a dull moment in this building. Yes, indeed. He said high CPU usage detected. Yeah, because we cooking up in here. Yeah. Hold on. There go my boy calling me, my son calling me. Yeah, son. Practice over? Yeah. All right. I'll be on my way. All right. Yeah. Duty calls, man. Daddy's duties, man. Son just called me, told me practice is over. I'm going to go on, slide on out there and go grab my youngster from practice. But listen here, as always, it was truly a pleasure talking to everybody today. Enjoy another day in the hangout. Shout out to the new guy, Maul. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the other new guy, the devil and pale daylight. Something. Let me get that right now. Let me not butcher it. Don't let me butcher it, because we had two new guys today. So let me see. He had one of them long names. You know, if I said, I'd be like the devil wear Prada or something like that. So let's get it right. Let's get it right. Okay. Every dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. Shout out to him as well, man. Two new guys came in the building, man. I had fun with both of y'all, man. Looking forward for you all to continue on coming back to the hangout, man, where it's the cheers of boxing, man, where everybody knows your name. I appreciate all the donations today, man. One from Remo, the other one from BNN Boxing News, man. I appreciate the work that I got in today. And you know how it gets down, man. We do it one more again at what time we do our next show? 7 p.m. tonight. 7 p.m. tonight is the next show. You know how we get down, man. Be there or be square. Don't meet me there, beat me there. It's your boy Jay Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News. And I'm out of here. Now, how you turn this thing off?